Hey guys. Remember in my announcement thing from my announcement slash update video from not too long ago when I said that I was going to be doing an Unplugged series where I was going to be talking about some of the good memories my older brother and I made. Well, here we are, and this is part one of this series. So, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, or whatever, but just make sure you're in a comfy position, whether you're sitting, standing, or whatever. So, one of the first good memories of me and my older brother that I can think of in my life was it was my older brother's birthday. And I think my older brother had a white Power Ranger birthday cake at this birthday. It might have been the last birthday or the one after that. I don't know. All I know is that I remember that cake. And I'm not going to lie, when I was like 6, 7 years old, I honestly thought that cake was the coolest thing in the entire world. Anyway, but during this time, my older brother got a handheld gaming device from, I think it was either my grandparents or my Aunt Janet. It was one of them. But he got this little handheld system that was made by Sega. I don't know how many of you would know about this handheld system or whatever, but it was called the Game Gear. And in a way, this was, I guess some people would see this system as Sega's response to Nintendo's Game Boy or whatever. But anyway, my older brother had this system, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a interesting system. And this system was just, it was a lot of fun. You know, my older brother got a handful of games for this thing. One of them was a Sonic game that was a lot of fun. The other one was this Power Rangers one that was also a lot of fun. It was kind of like a fighting sort of game. The other one was this it was this platformer. It was called Revenge of Dranken. But you want to know something funny? The cover, like on the cartridge itself, was in a way kind of a misnomer because like from the cover of the game cartridge you'd be like, oh, this is a horror like action fantasy game or something like that. But you put it in to the system and the game itself is just, it's just the most light-hearted action adventure platformer. Honestly, it was as innocent as say something like Super Mario Brothers on the NES or something like that. But yeah, no, that little system was, honestly, it was a lot of fun. There was even a Batman and Robin game that my older brother got for it. That was really cool too. And he and I, we just, honestly, there were days where we just played and played and played and played this thing, and we just had, honestly, a lot of good times with this little black brick of a system. Honestly, this thing was as thick as a brick. It was big. And, you know, we had the buttons on the back. It had these two compartments where you would have to stick like one set of 3 batteries into each one. And yeah, the batteries kind of did add a bit of a hurdle to it. But you know what? We didn't mind. And we didn't care because we had a lot of fun with this thing. We really did. And and yeah, you know what? Like, as a kid, I had a friend in the neighborhood that we lived in. He had a Sega Genesis and a Super Nintendo, and I remember playing both of those systems as a kid, being really impacted by both of those things. But seeing this system that my older brother had, I remember as a kid just seeing like Sega Genesis, almost Sega Genesis level graphics on a handheld system. I'm like, what is this? This is amazing. Like, that just blew my little mind out of the water. And honestly, we had a ball with this thing. It was a fun, just a really, really fun little handheld system. And honestly, that is one of many really solid memories of my older brother that I have. And here's the thing, I'm doing this series because I want to remember the good times my older brother and I had together up until, my older brother's prison sentence that happened not too long ago. I'm not doing this in any way for like sympathy on him or anything like that. I'm just doing this because I have good memories with him and I just want to get out in the open. And in a way, I kind of want to show, a side of my life and his life before all this bad stuff, happened. And anyway, I'm not here to dwell on the negatives. I'm just here to make this video, and hopefully you guys got some enjoyment out of this. Hopefully you guys got kind of a kick out of this little glimpse into my past and whatnot. And if you did, let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!